Hey friends, welcome back to another commentated session of Final Fantasy XIV. We are following along the post-Heaven's Ward quests and learning about what's going to happen next with the dragons and the humans making peace, and learning about Alphino's tutor and all of that. So we're very much enjoying that content so far. I hope you guys have been as well. Let's see what Crilly has to say. The prospect of meeting the famous master Matoya seems to have set set Crilly thinking. Oh my gosh. Why? Thank you. I've heard so many stories of Master Matoya, some quite flattering, others less so. Rest assured they are all true. This way, and have cave where you tread. What? Have care where you tread. I thought that said cave. I was like, what? What the hell did you just say? This ought to be interesting. Little Crilly talking to Master Matoya, who I love, by the way. She's the greatest, most hilarious, grumpy old lady ever. Love her. Master Matoya! Yes!
Oh, is that trouble I smell? Or did you forget to wipe your boots on the way in?
Forgive us, Master Matoya. We will be sure to wipe them on the way out. And may I say how glad I am that age has not yet deprived you of your senses.
Ever so quick-witted, aren't we? To the detriment of your manners. Well, out with it then. What do you want?
So straightforward. I love
Pray,
it.
allow me to introduce myself, Master Matoya. I am Kryl, of the students
Kryl.
of Baldessian.
Okay.
I hope you will excuse our unannounced visit.
Baldessian, you say? Ah, yes. The old coot set up shop on the Isle of Val, didn't he?
Old coot?
Regrettably, our order's headquarters and the isle itself were obliterated by a magic of immense power. I have the blessing of light to thank for my own preservation.
Kryl, you too possess the Echo.
You're surprised?
Well, yes, of course I do. Our order is devoted to uncovering the mysteries of Hydaelyn and interpreting her will, particularly through the study of her gift to us. It was in the course of these studies that I met and subsequently befriended Minfilia. She and I have rather a lot in common.
I had no idea.
You weren't supposed to. Not that I wanted to deceive you, you understand, but precautions had to be taken.
Yes, that's all well and good, but you still haven't told me why you're here.
The students of Baldessian are gone, and there is naught I can do to change that. But the science of the Seventh Dawn can yet be restored, and my dear friend found. You have in your possession an ancient crystal of light, one you call your crystal eye. I believe I can use it to focus my abilities and locate one of the missing scions.
And there I was, thinking you might want to make use of my years of experience. Wait here.
You tell him, Montoya. You tell him.
Long did I ponder the nature of this crystal and its familiar radiance, but never did I suspect it was a crystal of light.
On the cusp of an umbral calamity, souls blessed with the power of the Echo invariably appear. To aid these, her chosen warriors, Hydaelyn bequeaths to each a slither of her strength in the form of a crystal of light. But as her strength wanes, so too does the potency of her gifts. This crystal, born of an earlier era, is infused with a power far greater than those of this age.
You could travel the length and breadth of the land and not find a crystal even a fraction as pure. Its value is beyond measure, as are the risks inherent in its use.
Of course they are.
No two manifestations of the Echo are alike. I, for example, can converse with beings of every shape and size, excepting beasts, contrary to what others would have you believe. Language has nothing to do with it, of course. Rather, I am sensitive to the whispers of the soul. Their intent, their very essence even, the traces of which serve to guide the elementals to Y'shtola. Far-fetched though it may sound, I believe that with your crystal eye, I may be able to pick up where they left off and follow the remaining trail to Thancred. That is, if I have your permission.
Oh, wow.
Well, the poor sod's not going to find himself. So, as long as you don't drop it or take it out of my sight, you may do with it what you will.
Thank you, Master Matoya.
Of course, Master Montoya was
Then
willing
let
to
us
help.
begin. From the Black Shroud, the trail continues to the north and west, towards a mountain, the foot of Som Al.
Some
It was
all.
a near thing, but he was not deposited within the rock. I think.
The hunters of Tailfeather know those lands well. I say we begin our search there.
So cute. And with that being said, it looks now as though we are going to have to search near Some All for the trail leading to Thancred, which will be uber exciting, seeing as how Some All is just a little bit of a pain in the butt. I have gained some levels since the last time that Kevin and I did Some All, so hopefully it will not be so bad this time. I can't speak for that for sure, but I went in there under equipment level the last time, and it was very, very difficult. Were I to find myself in an unfamiliar wilderness, my first instinct would be to seek out signs of civilization. Ordinarily, perhaps, but in this wounded state he may not have wished to risk contact with strangers of unknown allegiance. Yet even had Thancred chosen to remain in the forest, the hunters surely would have stumbled across his trail. Tailfeather doesn't strike me as an isolated outpost, though merchants and traders pass through reasonably regularly, do they not? In which case we'll need to provide a more detailed description when we question the locals. Fear not, Cryo. I have already prepared several sketches of Thancred for that very purpose. This is impressive. You drew him from memory? A skill I acquired some years ago for reasons I no longer remember. I propose we split into two parts. Y'shtola and I will inquire at the outlying encampments, while Phoenix centrally question the residents of Tailfeather. Afterwards, we will regroup near the Loth Astvath and share our findings. Assuming there are no objections, let's be about it. Alright, let's be about it then. Alphino. My, he certainly has matured, hasn't he? Hard to imagine he was once a boy who practice drawings for hours to impress young ladies. Oh, Alpha no. I love it. Anyway, we'd best get started. Find me when you've finished making your rounds. So cute. I love this freaking game so much. With that being said, we are going to go about now and pass out some of these sketches and see who in this place can tell us where Thinkard might have gone. With that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I love you all bunches, and I appreciate each and every one of you. If you're new to the channel, please don't forget to give the video a like. It really helps me in being recommended on YouTube, and if you haven't yet, please consider subscribing, as that helps me out a great deal as well. With that being said, I hope you all have a wonderful day, and have a wonderful night. Thank you for watching. Bye.